Good morning. It's bright and early on a Saturday. Actually, I had to take my daughter to school at 6:45, so I've been up since then. She has a competition today that we're going to be going to later. But yeah, this is the Manchester May reading vlog. I've been waiting to do this for quite some time, so it's here, it's here, it's here. I'm going to be reading a bunch of books that feature just a torso on the cover. A man's torso on the cover. If you're a romance reader at all, you've seen like a million of these covers, specifically in alien romance. In fact, that's where this was inspired by. I was looking through sci-fi romance, and as I'm scrolling, literally every book was just like this headless torso of a man ripped beyond belief, and some of them even the same picture, just in different ways. They add tattoos, they add scars, they change their color because they're aliens. And I was just like, you know what, these don't stand out in any way in that category because they're all the same, but there's got to be some good ones in there. So I am reading a bunch of headless torsoed books. We're calling it Manchester May. This is for our Unstuff reading challenge. So anyways, the books I'm reading. I'm starting with this book called Grr. We did sprints last night. It was so fun with Becky and Jackie, and my book was Grr. He's an alien and that's his name, Grr. Very typical alien romance. Girl is abducted by bad aliens. By the way, these bad aliens are like lizard people and they wear kilts and bandoliers. Sounds very typical. Anyways, she's in this prison in a ship. Something goes awry. Gurr is also one of the prisoners. They kind of escape together, and this whole time there's a lot of action, right? Like there's like a zero gravity moment, and then there's an escape, and they're shooting. There's a shootout, pew 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 pew, with the ray guns and stuff, and then they're in the ship, and they're finally like away from the bad ship, right? They have a lull in the action, and he throws a kilt on her to cover her up. And I'm like, just realized she was naked the whole time. She was naked the whole time, and I should have known that. I don't know why I didn't know that, because earlier she's like counting all the female prisoners by noticing they have boobs. This book is written really cheekily, like it's very cheeky writing, and which is perfect for me, honestly. Like very, very perfect for me. What I know you want to eat. But I'm enjoying it so far. Grr and her have a language barrier. I love a good language barrier. So I am reading that. I'm already 32% in, so, and that was just in one night. I think it'll be a quick book. So I'm reading that. I'm also this morning starting a new crochet project. This looks very like nothing right now. I'm doing this little hoodie bear. He's super cute. I'm obsessed with teddy bears still. I always am obsessed with teddy bears. I really like this pattern. I made it once already, but I didn't make the hoodie part, so I'm already too late for this one, but maybe I'll turn this one into something else. But this is just the bear pattern. I was testing out this yarn from Amazon. Hate it, by the way. It came at like, when it came in, it didn't even come in, look, I'll show you. It didn't even come in with like a roll or anything. It just came in as yarn. This is what I got in the mail. Unlabeled. Anything. It's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Like the gauge is probably more like a 6 or a 7, and I just don't work with big yarn. That's why this one came out so big. I don't like this size. Oh, but yeah, it came in like this. I was hoping to use it for some dragons and stuff. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It hurts my hands and my wrists. It's so hard to use. I don't like it. But I'm gonna use it at some point. So anyways, this yarn is the same size, but it's a lot softer and a lot easier on my hands. So I'm doing that. It's gonna be a little pink hoodie with a white bear. I think it'll be really cute. See? A little dusty pink and white. He's gonna be cute. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna feed my cats, get breakfast, and start my day. See you in a little while. Amy and I are back at our favorite place. Joanne's trying to...
Safety yellow.
Dude, I like that though.
What is this? Living?
We might have a cart full already. We have these two aisles that we already went down. Oh, I don't usually value yarn though. What is this one? Oh, the value. Unless I could make troll doll hair. I can do another troll doll. Amy's gonna get some fixtures to make a yarn wall. Is that what you're doing?
4, 5, yep.
I don't know if the lady was talking to us or not. But some lady was talking shit. She said, watch. They're gonna get up to the front and they're not gonna get anything in their cart. Oh yes, we will. Oh my god, I love I cannot resist a good pun. I want this so bad. I kind of like the bee one too, but this one is beautiful. Oh my god, I also like this one. I'm obsessed with mushrooms lately. I need to make mushroom stuff. I will survive. Puns all the way. Puns all the way. Oh my god, the teapot bird hanger. Are you? Okay, I'll be right there. This is just making my little granny hearts butter. Amy's ready to check out, I guess. I guess I have to leave now. I so far am not getting much reading done in this reading vlog. I haven't continued on with Gur because we were gone all day yesterday, but Amy and I are both reading Lady Pirate by Lindsay Sand.
This is funny.
It's good so far. She's further along than I am. I'm only like 30% and she's like 46. 42. Yeah, 42. But it is so funny. This Lady Pirate, she's basically taking revenge for her brother, but she's going to claim an inheritance or her land. And so she has to like try to fit in as a noble.
No, in order to inherit it, she has to get married, which she's not the marrying type. She like hid her identity as, they didn't even know she was a girl.
They didn't even know, her own crew didn't even know she was a girl for years.
Yeah. And so she obviously like, she's a virgin, never kissed, nothing, anything like that, because she was a boy.
Yeah.
And
but the funniest part is her crew trying to fit in into the nobility.
So now she has to marry a noble because she's like, oh, I'll just marry one of my crewmen. And then they're like, oh no, it has to be a noble person. Oh, and then you have to have a baby with this person.
Yeah, you also have to have a baby with this person within a year.
Within 9 months.
Yeah, like immediately. And no, the funniest part is her crew is trying to fit in, but all they have is this pink livery with like lime green bows everywhere. And they're all just like these big burly pirates. One has an eye patch and a peg leg, and he's in this pink livery.
There's one with no nose.
There's one with no nose. And everyone's like, that is the most menacing, like, what do they call them? Like the footmen. That's the most menacing footman ever. It's really funny. I am enjoying it. Amy's enjoying it. We're reading that for the Ever After-a-thon. We're both on Team Pirates. Woohoo! My team. So, but anyways, we finished up at Joanne's and now we're heading to my mom's for lunch. So much yarn, so little time. Okay, so I'm back. This is actually the next day and I'm at lunchtime, but I wanted to show you what I got at Joanne. Yes, I got a ton of yarn. I just dropped it all on the ground. I got one of these really, really big balls of cream colored because I never have enough white. Sorry, Leo. I have not had yellow and I've been needing yellow. So I got this little I don't know what color it is. Buttercup. Buttercup. I've never worked with Bernat, but you know what? It shouldn't be too bad. And then I definitely needed red. Both of these are like Bernat blanket yarn. And then I got, oh yeah, the rest of this is called Bernat Pipsqueak, and it's like furry yarn. I want to make so many things with this. It's gonna be great. For starters, I want to make a Yeti. Like totally want to make a Yeti out of this. I got like 5 or 6 of them. I'm gonna do it. It's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's what I got at Joann. Also yesterday, my sister was cleaning out her yarn stash. She doesn't like to use chenille yarn anymore, and I like to make stuffies. She gave me a gigantic overflowing IKEA bag full of Bernat yarn as well, like all different colors: orange, red, yellow, white, black, pink, sparkly colors. So I'm set for yarn for a while. My entire living room is an absolute disaster. It's a yarn disaster. I need something to organize all this stuff in. I don't have anything right now. I might have to at least go get some more bins, I guess. This Bernat yarn, of course, is already dirty because it just fell on the floor, but these are very big, so I'm not sure how to store them. All I know is I better get started making some plushies. Yeah. I am at my daughter's award ceremony for her competition, and I climbed like 4 flights of stairs. I swear to God, this theater, it's beautiful, right? It's an old theater, but there's freaking stairs everywhere. And then I got overheated and it was hot up there, so I started feeling anxious. So I'm just sitting out here on these lovely like red chairs in the lobby waiting for my daughter. I don't think they're gonna get any awards, so it's okay. For the record, I don't think it's that hot here. I am just overheated because I get overheated very easily, and it's like 97 outside, so it was already hot. So for this reading vlog, so I finished Lady Pirate. Amy and I both finished it. We both gave it 5 stars. It was so good, so funny, so many hijinks. Like, love the hero, love the heroine, loved the crew. It was like she captured him, and then he captured her, and then the crew captured them both, and like I freaking loved it so much. The only annoying thing was like how they were clearly perfect for each other and what they needed from each other, and then they were passionate about each other, and she was so resistant. That's the only little annoying thing, but of course she was resistant. Otherwise, where's the drama? Where's the book? But anyways, I gave that 5 stars. It's so hot. I also finished Grr. Grr was fun. Grr was so fun. There was like this whole language barrier thing that was awesome. Loved it. I'm so freaking hot. Speaking of pirates, let me show you something. Check out this mural. This mural is pretty badass. It's not a pirate. It's more like, I don't know, Christopher Columbus maybe? I have no idea. Anyways, Grr was fun as well. I loved the language barrier in Grr because he had like a chip in his head, but the only way for his chip to work and to like learn her language is if she talked more, and she would only talk in these like 2-word sentences like Grr, run, Grr, save, Grr, blah. And he was like, talk more. So that was the cute part of it. It was really like fun and hot, and I just think it was like perfect for the readathon. Like honestly, it was. So I gave that one 4 stars. So now I'm reading Anna and the Alien. I think that's what it is. It's by Honey Phillips. And that one is this, okay, another one where she's abducted. Another one where he's also abducted and like he's injured and then they come to get her for some reason to like sew up his leg because his leg is like an open gash somewhere. And that's when he like hand to the throat and he's like calls her the bad guys people, Lithian or something like that, and she's like, no, I'm human, I'm another prisoner, blah blah blah. And like as she's sewing him up, she like accidentally, because it's like his upper thigh, she accidentally grazes his manhood. And he momentarily forgets all about his pain. I just thought it was so funny. And that's where I am. I'm like only 15% of the way through. I'm cooling down a lot. This is helping a lot. I do not want to go back in that room. It's so stuffy. There's a lot of people. There's actually more people here for the awards than I thought. Because after like the first few rounds, you kind of like know who's going to get awards and not. Because, you know, they show you how many points everybody gets. But we'll see. Maybe there's other awards going on. But this is my daughter's first time at this. She loved, it's for academic pentathlon, so it's kind of like I don't know, nerd sports. It was like a super quiz trivia thing, and all the questions are about climate. So her subjects were science and literature, so that's what she studied. There's other subjects like art and music, and I forget something else, but yeah, we'll see how they do. She really loves it. She wants to do it again next year. She just doesn't know what the subject is, so she was unsure if she wanted to pick that as one of her electives for she's going into 7th grade, so we'll see. I told her to just do it. She can always change her mind later, but you know, she wanted to do another nerdy thing called AVID, which is basically like learning how to be a good student. So I love my nerdy little kids. They don't want to do sports. They want to do learning about subjects and like STEM stuff and making projects and stuff like that, which I am all for, whatever they want to do. So I'm really happy for her. I'm still really proud of her. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Good morning, it's Monday. I am going to finish up this vlog. I've done all the reading I can do for this, and it's already late anyways, so there's that. I ultimately finished 3 books. I might have DNF'd another one. So the 3 books that I finished is Grr. Loved that one. I gave it 4 stars. Super fun, really ridiculous, enjoyable, everything I loved about it. And then I read Lady Pirate, which I will say is man chest adjacent. You also get a little bit of a lady chest in this as well. I'm including it, but this was 5 stars. Absolutely loved it. So funny, so enjoyable. Love the hijinks. My sister loved it as well. The book I DNF'd is Anna and the Alien. That one, so I was liking it okay. It really wasn't going that far yet, but the guard in this one is one of the bad guys. He was getting very assaulty and I just was not enjoying that part of it. I'm like, it was becoming just very gross. I wanted to throw up. So I DNF'd that book for that reason. I think I was only about 35% of the way through, so I made it a little ways. But again, the main couple just wasn't doing anything yet. And I don't know, it wasn't as good as Her was. So when I finished Anna and the Alien, I was looking for another book to read, and I remembered the one we talked about on my live show for this vlog, called The Flamingo's Fated Mate, and I was like, why not? Let's do it. This is actually a pretty short book, and the author's note in the very beginning tells you this was meant to be a joke. She likes to create mock covers for April Fools. So this was like a lawn ornament shifter book that she made a mock cover for, and it ended up turning a little bit viral for her, and all of her readers were like, write that book. My husband keeps coming in and out of doors and they're slamming. So if you hear a noise, that's what it is. I don't care about filming in front of him, obviously. He's just loud. And my dog's fucking barking again. There is no time where my house is not quiet so I could film. But anyways, The Flamingo's Fated Mate. It was a very short book. I did finish it. It was hard. It was really hard. Even though this book was made to be a joke, it was made to be a joke. There was a lot of like funny moments that I think were supposed to be funny and supposed to be charming, but ended up just being kind of really cringy to me. Like the girl is a cupcake maker and a baker in a snowstorm, and the owner sent out a million notifications, but oh my god, she was making 2,000 cupcakes, so she didn't look at her phone. And she got there and then they're snowed in. They're snowed into this gala event, and then they have a really, really awkward first meeting to the point where she's like, this guy's kind of scary. And then the guy's like, hang on, how about we start over? And it's as if we never met and none of this has happened. And he's going through the thing and be like, and look at all these 2,000 guests that aren't here. And it just really was super cringy, and immediately he knows that she's his mate because he's a shifter and he's a flamingo, and it wasn't as funny as I wanted it to be. You know those bad books that are so bad they're good and then I give them 5 stars? That's not what this was. This was just not great. Wasn't terrible, but not great. So I'm giving it 3 stars. It was very short and it does have a man chest on it, so there's that. So those are the 3 books I finished and the one I DNF'd. I had a really good time with this reading vlog. I'm gonna read more of these. Because even though they are a dime a dozen, there are some gems, let me tell you. And if you just want to be entertained, you're guaranteed to find one. Okay. Anyways, thank you for watching this vlog. Watch Becky's, Jackie's, Crystal's, Monica's, and whoever else does this vlog. I think everyone's has theirs up already but me. Because I'm late this month. I know, I'm sorry. I'm late this month with everything. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time when I can. Bye.